I love that Veronica is a superhero without a cape. I love that people have looked to her in times that they were down in their life and felt like she was fighting for them. It was a resonant show for people because, I mean, kids still come up to me and they're like, I got through high school watching that show and just sort of pretending Veronica was there. Like that, when you are part of a show that doesn't just entertain people, but it actually touches people and they think about that character being their friend, then you know you've struck a chord and maybe you should do it again. And particularly now, I feel like you want to see a girl who's fighting for good. You want to see a superhero without a cape who has nothing but at her fingertips but her wit and her intellect. And you want to see her better the world around her. I think I think people want to see a hero again. We had years of loving anti-heroes, and I think the world is too scary now to, like, I don't know. We loved Walter White when everything felt safer. It would scare me to watch a show about an anti-hero now. I want to see the good guys winning. So we felt like it was the right time for Veronica, and it's going to be a much darker world. It's going to be a bigger world. It's definitely not going to be what we did on UPN or the CW. So I want to brace fans for that it's going to be darker and bigger and more cinematic and definitely a little bit different. People are wondering what Veronica Mars is doing right now, I feel. And also there has never been a lapse in the fan base. I mean, people, when I allude to anything Veronica Mars online, people lose their marbles. And it's so wonderful and cute. And to know that it means something to people still, I'm like, why wouldn't I? Unless there are new characters I want to play too, but I had this lucky opportunity to play a girl that meant something to people. Why on earth would I want to close that chapter? Especially if I feel like there's more to say with her, Like, just don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Do you feel like if this season, when you guys film this, Lord knows how you're fitting all this in your schedule, by the way, but I mean, I know you've wrapped Good Place already, so I guess you'll have some time next year. But if this goes well, could you see continuing this for subsequent seasons and everything?
Oh, absolutely. I would do her until she's Murder, She Wrote.
Right.
I mean, until literally everyone in Neptune is dead. I mean, as long as we feel there's a hunger for Veronica Mars and the world still needs to see her fight the good fight and it still feels topical, Rob writes really well about the haves and the have-nots and the divide between them. And I think now more than ever, that's really apparent and topical, and I just think people will want to watch it, and I want to be a part of projects that people get excited about, and if they still get excited about Veronica Mars, then I'm happy to do it.